We've had a few days off here at school, so I wanted to front load a video because the students are getting ready to come in, so it'll be loud as always, but I want you to see where we've gotten. Got the back. We're not putting a hatch on this. This will be all enclosed, and we'll be using that just like we would do a normal camper. We'll bring it from that top up there all the way down. And you can see we've got the AC in and we've got the venting built. We do have to go down here and put the holes in to the floor so that we get fresh air in, because the fresh air is going to come in. It can come in anywhere in here because it'll be drawn up here. It'll hit these sides right here. And then there's a little room up here on top. You can't really see it. I know, great camera work, but there's plenty of room. Same over here. So there is plenty of room, and this little space right here, we're going to trim that out so that it doesn't pull air from inside the cabin. This is all going to come in air here, exhaust air out here. But we'll get to that. And I think over here on this side, we are going to put our 12-volt battery system, and the charger will go in there and be mounted for the whole time, and so it'll always be in every time you plug in the 110 service. We'll be able to make sure that we've got the battery charging. So we're going to do that right there, and we've got to possibly install this fan right here. This is a really cool fan. Pun intended, it's a cool fan. So we're going to get this fan installed as well. So we've got a lot of places to go. The kids, I think, are at the door, so let me go let the students in. All right. Now, before we get the top rail that goes up here like it did back there, and before we can insulate it, we have got to take this fan that we got. It's a reversible high-low, or high, medium, and low, out and a high-low in. So it's a little bit smaller because this is a teardrop. Pretty cool little fan. Obviously, we have to install it that way so the wind doesn't blow it off. But what we have to do to put this in here, we're going to set this back off to the side, is we have got to make sure that we're somewhere pretty close to the middle. And so we'll trace this out once we find the exact middle, and then we are going to run some 1x4s this way and then in here, and maybe even back out this way. We'll take a look at that and see how sturdy we need it to be, but we're really not hitting a big span. We may just do one and then two and one that way. So we're going to measure this, we're going to cut it out, and then we're going to try to slip this fan in. All right, we've got to make this square right here. So this is going to be the trim piece. So we know that we got to go a little bit bigger than that. So we traced it out. You can kind of see the lines here. And we took our carpenter square and we went ahead and went out about 1/4 of an inch. And I think that's going to get us started. So first thing to do before we can use our jigsaw is Joey's going to give us going to drill a hole in there for us to get started. Give it some juice. There you go. Perfect, perfect. All right, we're going to give that a try. You want to try and follow that line?
I'm not good with following.
All right, I'll start it and I'll pass it off here in a minute. Well, let's go this way real quick. I can just come back right here, clean that edge up. That edge up. All right, let me put this in here. You feel like you can reach that? All right, just be very careful and follow the line. Perfect, perfect. Got our hole cut here. We're gonna do a quick test fit. Make sure that we're where we need to be. And it's a perfect square, so it's gonna go in any of those 4 ways. How are we looking?
Looks like it's going to pop down on that side.
How's that wire on that side? Is the wire in the way?
No, the wire's in, I think.
Okay, I can see where it is. Let me clean it up and I think we're good to go. All right, here's the design that we went with. This looks like that's going to be very sturdy enough for what we're going to do. We just need to get it nailed in, but we're going to test fit it real quick. All right, let's put a test fit on that. I'm going to hold these 2 in so that we can make sure we're good. How are we? Probably help. It'd be better if I helped you, huh? Get it right in there.
I can't.
There it is. Are we on?
We're on the boards.
So that's what we're going to look like from up here after we put the skin on. So right here, we're going to lay in some rigid foam like we did there. The skin will go over the top, then we'll get this in. So we'll get that nailed in, and we're going to move on to another project right now. As I said, we've got our 12-volt battery. We've got our 12-volt battery charger. It's a trickle charger, but these are not going to work going down the road. They're just not. So today we're going to make sure that we get a better connection. So go ahead and just cut that first red one off. Yeah, just cut that. Snip right through it. Those aren't the best snippers, but we've got them. Right now, we're going to strip this off. And I didn't think about that ahead of time. So hold tight, we'll be right back. We got our wire strip. Now we're just going to put on a ring terminal. Go ahead and put that ring terminal in there. Just push that right in there. Now we're gonna leave it right. We want the ring terminal, that copper, to be right here. And I'm gonna hold that for you. Here, video that, would you? Here, I'm gonna hold it while you crimp it. Let me have that. Get these crimpers. It's gonna be a 2-man job. I'm gonna make sure we don't mess this up. So I'm gonna stop it right there. Okay, all right. Put it underneath like that. And let me get it set. Right. No, don't you. I'll adjust it. Okay. Bring it down. Crimp it. I think that's good. Good. Let's see how we did. We're good. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do it on. We're gonna do it on this side too, and then we'll be ready to go.